and a very warm welcome to this issue of Business at 9. I'm Vikram Oza, and right up front is the issue of obscenity that's around Ranveer Allahbadia. Another day, another influencer in the eye of the storm. Ranveer Allahbadia, the self-styled motivational speaker and YouTube entrepreneur, finds himself at the center of this raging controversy over an explicit comment that was made on the comic Samay Raina show India's Got Latent. The fallout has been swift: public outrage, a police FIR, even political condemnation. Under fire, Ranveer Allahbadia has issued a public apology. He's called it an error of judgment. But what does an apology really amount to in an ecosystem where visibility, even if it is negative, fuels growth? This isn't the first time that India's entertainment industry has grappled with the question of where to draw the line. Decades ago, if you recall, Raj Kapoor was accused of exploiting female sexuality under the guise of artistic expression. His films were labeled provocative, and yet they remain celebrated classics. The difference today is that the battleground is not a curated cinematic experience, but it's an unfiltered, algorithm-driven digital world where influencers wield unchecked power over millions of people. So the question here is not just about one controversial remark. It's about the larger, the murkier space of online content creation. On one hand, you have a justified public outcry. Critics are arguing that influencers have this undeniable impact on impressionable audiences, and with that comes a responsibility to self-regulate. And then on the other hand, there is this argument that freedom of speech, especially on digital platforms, should not be stifled by outrage-driven moral policing. But really, can it be controlled, or should it be even? The legal route has been taken. Guwahati police has registered a case here. But does the legal system even have the bandwidth to meaningfully address this issue, or will this simply fizzle out once the news cycle moves on? Influencers, after all, they thrive on controversy, and the very same clip that sparked this outrage has now racked up millions of views. And that fuels the influencer economy, where virality is currency. So at the heart of this real debate lies a bigger dilemma. Do we want regulations that could stifle creativity, or do we allow influencers to operate in a lawless digital Wild West? Should public outrage dictate content moderation, or should platforms themselves take stronger accountability? And very importantly, does an apology conveniently issued once the damage has been done actually mean anything in an era where outrage is just another stepping stone to relevance? Well, one thing is clear: social media has clearly blurred the lines between entertainment and influence and responsibility. And while today it's Ranveer Allahbadia under scrutiny, tomorrow it'll be someone else. The question is, will we keep having this debate, or will there finally be a reckoning for the social media free-for-all? And that's the point I wanted to make at the top of Business at 9 tonight. But moving on to big